Okay, before I start the video, I'd like to say this is a part 2 of out of 3 thing. Part 1 was released a few weeks ago. I would recommend that you watch that before this. But if you already did it and you watched that horrible video, watch this other horrible video. Now, Season 8. It's like Season 5. It's kind of a mixed bag, but the bad stuff is not. There ain't that much bad stuff in Season 8. This season is pretty good. It's like Season 6 and 7. Most of the episodes have been forgotten, sadly, but there are some great episodes in this one. Like, almost all the Willets in this one are amazing. The fun games that they'll probably never play again are in there. They got really creative with games this season, which I really like. There's something else I'll say. Weird products you must have aired in this one. Well, I mean, no, they aired in Season 6. I'm wrong. But they really got experimental with the games in this season, which is great. Let's see what the generator picks for us this time around. I got Instant Food Taste Test. Like I said a minute ago, they got really creative with the games, including this one. They're both blindfolded and have to taste the difference between real food that the crew just cooked, or do they just add water into a packet. This season is great. It's pretty good. Going right below Season 1. When I first sat down to record this, I thought for sure this season was going to be low. For sure. This is one of the most corporate seasons ever. But then I actually sat down, saw what the generator gave us, watched it, found another video, watched that. Remember, this is all the same season. And before you know, I just spent the last 2 hours watching Mythical Morning this season. This season is great. This season is amazing. I like it very much. This is what season it was on when I first started watching them. It's a good season. Like, I really like it. It's good. Yeah, it is a little corporate. That's why it ain't in first place. But for now, it's in second place. I actually fairly do like this season. What does the generator have for us? Well, I have one of my favorites. One of my refound favorites. Willet Soup. Willet Soup is just amazing in general. That's all I have to say, really. Willet Soup is amazing, and it's in my top 10. What went wrong? That's it. What went wrong with this season? Now, Season 9 was amazing. I already said that. I actually have no words to say for it. Season 9 was amazing, and it turns out I think that's how they went out. They did a good job with that. Like, a very good job on going out. But this one, I was kind of a little bit upset when this one came out. Like, it wasn't really that good. Not really. Don't get me wrong, this one has a fair share of good episodes. Like, they're good, like 7 out of 10 on average. But they don't have that 9 out of 10 amazement for every episode. Like, back in Season 9 or Season 6, 9 out of 10s were normal. Now, in Season 10, 9 out of 10s are like unicorns. You're never going to see them. The average for this season is like 7 out of 10 for an episode, which is still good. That's still good, but I kind of was a little upset. I thought that is so have its mythical great episodes. But this season's still good. It has some nice games, some nice episodes and stuff. I'm not gonna be negative about it. It's still good, but it's just not. It's a little bit boring. All these seasons have actually been amazing so far, and I don't think I brought that up. As much as I didn't really like Season 4 or Season 2, this isn't as good as those. So I'm putting this right above Season 2, but right below Season 8. I was looking forward to this season when it came around to when it was time to watch it. When I was 9, I remember really enjoying it and actually thought it was a great return to grace from Season 10. But oh boy, was I wrong. Season 11 is the most boring one yet. It's harmless. It's there to do nothing. A brick holding up your house has more emotion than this season. I felt absolutely nothing during it. I was hoping for it to end, and also I started watching this season when the whole pandemic lockdown quarantine stuff happened. So I was incredibly bored that month into quarantine. Yes, it took me a month to watch this. I forgot we got to review an episode this season. I'm sorry. What we got? Oh yeah. What is the best toilet paper brand? Boring. I see you, my fair viewer. You've been waiting for part 2 so I can cover season 12, and you skipped right here to see my opinion and hate on a season that everyone else hates. And well, do you want me to tell you something? You're wrong. Season 12 is put out to be way worse than it actually is. If you're wondering why people hate Season 12 so much, it's because the creators of the show decided to do a thing called change. And people don't like change, especially the fans of this show. Anytime they try something new, they get mad at it, and then a month goes on, and they say it's the greatest thing that ever happened to the show. Like, it actually makes me mad about that. They say that they need to change because their show's getting awful now. But anytime they do change, they get mad. It's like dealing with a 4-year-old. A very spoiled 4-year-old. Anyway, back to what I was saying about Season 12 not being that bad. People say the worst parts of Season 12 is the expanded format, which is where they made 4 segment videos to add up into one video. So mainly they do around like 4 7.5-minute videos instead of one 15-minute video. When it first came out, I thought it was a good idea, but it's just executed wrong. But by the time December rolled around, I think everyone was okay with it. I was okay with it. Even to this day, I still like a few episodes from December. They're actually one of my favorites of the show. Okay, not like in top 10, but like in the top 200. Again, if you want to know the ranking list, just comment it down below an episode and I'll tell you. But I'd say the worst part is the actual normal episodes of what they've been doing. The show has been off track since season 10, and the first few episodes of season 12 prove that awfully. Like, it feels uncanny how bad it is. It is that bad. Anyway, let's see what the generator has for us for like the 12th time now. So, to review, season 12 is not as bad as people put out, but it is quite bad, with cringy humor, and it shows that the two hosts, Rhett and Link, don't care at all. So, what I'm going to say is, let's go to the reviewer and get over this so we can do season 13. Okay, what I got for this one, since this one is a 4-part video, I guess I gotta go over all those 4 parts. The first one is the Trinidad Moruga Scorpion Pepper video. After all the bad stuff they did this season, I say that they deserve this. So, yeah, one of my favorites of the series. The second one's a trailer. Who cares? The third one is a game I actually do quite like that they played. Basically, they have to think if something is real or not, or if it should happen or if it shouldn't happen. I don't remember seeing the video, but I do remember quite liking it. And then we got the top 5 YouTuber tweets. boring and cringe. I've talked bad about this show for the past 7 minutes, and I'm glad I'm talking positive again. This is going to be the last time I'll be talking positive for the rest of the video. Well, I mean, hey, we only got like one more season left, so that ain't really that bad. Season 13's a return to form. Season 10, 11, and 12 were not that good, but Season 13 ain't that bad. Don't get me wrong, Season 13 is not amazing. In fact, if this was around the time, if I watched one episode from here and one episode from Season 6, this would look awful compared to that. But compared to everything they've done in the past 5 years, yeah, this is pretty good. It has a few episodes, a few good laughs, a few good scenes. And since they dropped the fourth video, now they have 3 videos, and they're on like a certain schedule that I like. The first one's a big video, what the thing's known for. The second one's a small skit or something, which I like. Like, I really like those. So they got really, really creative. And then the second one is kind of like another video like the first one, where they might just do like a small guessing game or a small taste test. It's really set up schedule, and I'll quite like it. Besides the point, let's see what the generator has for us. Okay, since again, all of these are 3-part videos, I'm going to go over all the parts like I did in Season 12. The first one is how well does it burn. This video is one of my favorites, like in the top 50. Or there's all episodes in like my top 100. But if this was just an episode by itself, it would be in my top 50. I quite like it. It's a small guessing game. I quite like it. How does the thing burn? Again, we don't know how things burn. If it Tickle Me Elmo, you'd think it just stops when you light it on fire. It overheats. But the Tickle Me Elmo just keeps on chugging throughout it lighting on fire. Then you have the second part, which is a designer dress or a cheap dress? Again, it's kind of like a guessing game, again, but all these are guessing games. I guess that kind of brings it down. But this one is better than the other one because it has Jordan, one of the people who were voicing it, and he throws running gags in there. He did a good job at that. And then the last part is Guess the Yearbook Quote. This one ain't really the best out of the 3, but I do quite like it. The quote's like the D part. The D choice is always supposed to be a joke. Again, they throw good jokes out there. Anyway, that's it for Season 13. We just got one more season to go, and I'm done with this part, and I can't wait. Okay, this video's been a nightmare to edit, so I'm just going to keep it short and sweet for Good Mythical Summer 2018. This one's alright. I didn't really like it. It's passable. Compared to what we'll get to in Part 3, it is passable, and it is alright. It is better than Season 12, but not as good as Season 13. It's a mess season, and I'm glad it didn't take that long to, watch. I ran through the generator and I got the most dangerous animals. I like it. It's returned to form to like an old Season 5 or 6 thing. That's all I gotta say. This season's meh. It has a few hits, but it has lots of other misses. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. I just want to tell you all why it took so long and just a little bit about Part 3 before this video ends. First off, for Part 3, it's going to get very, very bad. If you thought I was acting pretty bad about this part, you'll think it's really awful the next part.